Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy FRE $ H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And as you can see, boy, I am losing energy. I'm losing energy. It's just so much going on right now. I know I'm gonna briefly get into it. I was supposed to do a live last night. I try to tell everybody I'm not a YouTuber. Sometimes when this is my first time ever taking my laptop and stuff and doing lives as going on. So last night I had a long night. So I couldn't do the live, and here we are today doing this live. All right, with that said, for everybody that's watching the video in the future, because you should probably hit the notifications and you'll be able to see the videos when they come out. But let's get to it, man. All right, where did I end off on the last live? I believe on the last live I ended off day 2 with my amazing friend that I met here. Shout out to everybody coming in the building, notification gang. Andre from Love Crossing Borders. Andre and Andrea from Love Crossing Borders. Make sure y'all hit them up. They got a dope channel, man. Especially if you're trying to get back to Colombia. You want that right update of when they opening the borders, what's going on live. You can go to their channel and they bring it down. They break it down. Road Tide, what's going on, man? Apex, what it do? Appreciate y'all. If you get in the room, like and subscribe. But I'm going to start talking and because it's the middle of the day and I'm doing this live. It's just like I didn't do it last night. You'll watch why, whatever. All right, so we ended off last night. Was it okay? So last live it ended off with the girls that was in the Airbnb that I showed y'all, right? All right, so that was day 2. Day 3, I decided that myself and my homie DJ Chisel were going to go to the beach. Now, for those that don't know, Miami Beach is shut down until the 1st of June. It's shut down, meaning they have police, they have everybody. They don't let you get on the beach. There is a walk path you can go. You can meet people that's running and working out, but the beach is off limits. However, Fort Lauderdale Beach is open. Now, Fort Lauderdale, for those that don't know, is about 45 minutes from Miami Beach. So I told DJ Chisel, let's go to the beach, and DJ Chisel knows the way because he's been out here like 6 years. So we get in the Jeep, we pack the bags, and we go. Now, if you keep hearing this, AC on, y'all, it's hot in Florida, bro. It's hot. So just you know what I mean, praying down. So we get to the beach, we park, and you know they got the parking system. We park and we get to the beach, right? I'm thinking that before I got on this trip, I thought everybody would be like very cautious, everybody wearing masks, nobody wanted to interact with people. See, I'm a social person. I do have charisma and I'm a social person. So like this disease where you have to socially distance, it kind of takes away from how I interact with people. Or so I thought. In Fort Lauderdale, I met so many people at the beach and everybody was cool. I mean, they was coming up to you. They'll give you a hug. They'll give you a dance. It blew my mind. At no point did I think there was a possibility that civilization would go back to the way it was before this virus, before I came to Florida. When I got to the beach, oh my God, there was some amazing women there. I mean, amazing women there. And you know what I should do? What I should do before I start talking and going into how the beach day went and all that stuff, let me show you the clips. If you're not on my Instagram, you should probably subscribe to my Instagram, because on my Instagram, I give you every day that I'm here live. It's the day after I drop it. I give you a live video. So we're going to go to my Instagram now so I can show you the live video I dropped. Now, I'm not going to be able to play the sound on the first video because it's copywritten music. But the second video I'll be able to play the sound on and you guys can check it out. All right. So let's turn this up here because I don't know how, like I said, loud the what's the name is. Let's share the screen. Let me make my screen a little bit smaller. Application window. Boom. Share. Nope, not that one. This one. All right. So if you haven't followed my Instagram, you might want to follow. I don't even say. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do everything I'm doing in either way. Shout out to everybody that came in the room. Shout out to Sydney. I see you guys on the. Let me give some more shout outs before I get to this right here. Shout out to Great Space, man. I'm going to Miami in 3 weeks. Bro, Great Space TV. Yo, I am in Miami the day or 2 days before it opens up. The beach opens up. And it's wild. I can't imagine everybody actually being able to go back to the beach, how wild it's going to be. And I'm hoping it's not too wild where they have to shut it down again. But, yo, you're going to have a hell of a time, bro. You're going to have a hell of a time. You definitely get them lights up. Did you clap any booty cheeks out of Miami? If not, I'll send you a chick for you, bro. Oh, I'm a swell fellow. You know, I'm not going to talk about, you know, I can't get into that. I won't. I can't because nothing can do. I won't get into that. I won't say yes. I won't say no. I'm just going to say I had a long night. Skip Jones, what's going on? Cartagena got to get back. Listen, Skip Jones, anything you need to know about Cali, Andre and Andrea for Love Crossing Borders, they right here. You can hit them up, or you can hit up Sydney. These two brothers, know they're in the country. They're in the country, so they can give you the app too stuff. He said, don't bother, gotta have a IQ under 70 to understand here. That's crazy. All right, so Apex said, oh yeah, got to Apex, Cartagena. Let me just give everybody a shout out. I live 5 minutes from Miami, Florida airport. Boy, it's nuts. I've been driving around so crazy. We're gonna get into that. Skip Jones, forget about it unless you got wings or a fish. Yeah, women in Miami be freaky, but they're still Americanized. Listen, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that too, bro. Oh, you seen IG? I know some people seen it. I'm gonna show both of the videos, or maybe both of the videos from the last 2 days because a lot of people don't have IG. Yeah, Meebo, long night, man. Long night. Yo, I stepped in. Oh, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's say he said long night. All that's cool, but when Colombia opened back up to them wait. Oh, deuces to them. Okay, I get it. Yeah, but see, like Sydney is saying, and like Love Crossing Borders is saying, bro, Colombia is going through a situation, and with Brazil being so close to Colombia, with all that stuff that's going on, man, I'm going to burn this. I'm still going to buy property in Brazil as soon as I can. It's going to be low. I mean, as soon as I can see that price, but you know what I mean? It's tough. It's tough. Cuba, yeah, Cuba. I'm watching Cuba too. Kenya, what's going on, man? What's going on, Kenya? All right, let's get to it. All right, boom. I shouted out already. Room. Let's get to the video now. Now, like I said, if you don't have Instagram, that's just why I'm doing it because not everybody has Instagram. I have to understand that. So here we go. These are all the people I met. Now, mind you, in this video, if you do have Instagram, I am not one of them guys that cock block. I am not one of them guys that try to hog up everything I meet. Every woman, except for the woman behind the bar, every woman that's in my video is tagged in the video on my Instagram. So I throw it out there. Listen, I'm not hogging them and stuff like that. I'm not trying to, game down and push everybody away. Every woman in this video, Instagram, is tagged to this video. Now let's go. So that's the homie DJ Chisel. These two, oh my God, these two women are amazingly beautiful, bro. Beautiful. The camera that I have here on Instagram does no justice. But when I make the video, when I make the video, bro, she amazing, bro. Like the camera, like you're gonna see DJ Chisel in the back with my actual HD 4K camera. My phone is 4K also, but when the Instagram transfers over, it's down. But you can see it with the camera. She was nice too, and those two girls are from New York and New Jersey. There was a club that I was telling you about that's not really a club, it's a bar, but it's outside and it's on the beach. And these from the last people that didn't watch through the whole Instagram, the whole live video last time, these are the women that was all in my hotel. All in the same Airbnb apartments that I'm in. So when I tell you it's not open. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Miami right now, it's not open. There's stores open, yes. There's certain things that's open, but the beach is not open yet. And this is all going down. Now, like I said, this is Fort Lauderdale Beach, about 45 minutes to an hour drive max. we went to, and that was that. Now I'm going to show this next video, which is from the prior day, but I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to show it on the live I did the first day, but I'm going to show you guys now. For those that don't have Instagram, I have to presume that everybody doesn't have Instagram or it's not being fair. So let's turn this one up. How do we turn this volume up? Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. I want the tab to play this music. Let me just open up another tab because Instagram, I just didn't want to play the other music because I didn't want to get copyrighted. Because I'll be talking on these for like 30 minutes to an hour. And profile. And a lot of people, if you leave in comments, everybody know I normally respond to comments immediately. But it was a long day yesterday. And on top of that, when I'm on vacation, I don't get to comments as fast. All right. So just bear with me. All right. Ooh, look at that. A Vietnamese woman from France. And she speaks French and Vietnamese?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And you live in Miami?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm in Miami till Sunday. Hopefully we can connect and you can show me something in Miami so I can share with my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's see. She's on the, what is it called?
I think a hungover, but I'm not sure.
You what?
Yeah. A hungover.
Hungover?
No, not a hungover, handover.
Hoverboard. Okay, I got you. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute this one. All right, because I remember I have a little bit of sound in this one. Let me see. I'm gonna play it, but I gotta mute it. I gotta mute or at least talk over here. There you go. There you go. You guys remember her, right? Oh. Listen, it's and like I say, I tag. I used to. I've mentioned this so many times because I dislike when people put a badass or bad chick in the picture or a bunch of chicks in the picture and then they don't tag them, so you can't even go see more for yourself. But I tag everybody in my videos, man, regardless. You know what I mean? I want to share the wealth so you guys can understand that. I'm just a regular guy. I'm an average guy like you who just lives an extraordinary life because I don't waste a moment, man. I don't waste a moment. Fear doesn't motivate me. Life does. And I just wanted to show you guys that one, those two videos, because that's what I was doing. Let me get to any questions again. Oh yeah, okay, all right. Let me see. Thanks, Carter. Appreciate it, man. London in the building. What's up, my G? Bruh, it's wild, man. DR opened up in what, like 2 weeks? It was supposed to open up June 1st. I think they opened up on the 13th now. So I know it's gonna be a lot of stuff. And for me, I just do not want to go back to DR because I've been there 3 times. It's a lot of other places I need to go first. Now, Cuba, when Cuba opened up, yeah, I'm gonna bust that move. Definitely gonna bust that move. Colombia is still, dang, they extended it again? I thought the full quarantine came off for you guys in June. Yeah, that's crazy, Andre. I thought the quarantine came off for you guys in June. Like the last time I was watching, I think Ace video, it was like, or Carlton Travels video, it was like it's coming off in June. I don't know. Sick with it. What's going on, bro? Yeah, definitely tagging all of them. See, I understand some people don't want to tag the women in their profile because they make it seem like a lot of people on videos, they make it seem like they bagged these women, they had sex with these women, they did all this stuff and they was cool. So they don't want to tag the women because they don't want other people going to them like, yo, this guy is over there telling them how you smash and all this stuff. And I'll be keeping it real. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I either keep it real or I don't tell you how it went. Like, I don't be like, oh, I smashed her. No, I just like, no, she was a cool girl, but it is what it is. Or I'll be like, nah, they were just cool. I just met them. I'm not gonna tell you the story if I show you the picture. But a lot of other guys, they'll be like that. You know what I mean? Moves for the 4th of July, Frederick. Honestly, I gotta play everything by ear. Like the whole thing is, I have another vacation that's coming up. I'm gonna because of this coronavirus, it makes me want to travel a lot more. I used to only do 2 vacations a year, but now I'm gonna try to do 4 a year. So this Miami vacation is 1. When I went to Colombia in February rather, that was 2. I'm going to go somewhere at the end of July, and I'm going to try to sneak somewhere in October or November. So that's going to be my 4. You know what I mean? That's going to be my 4 places. In July, I was hoping to go back to Colombia, but based on the information I'm getting now from Andre and Andrea from Love Crossing Borders, they're not open in Colombia until September 1st, so that might have to be an October trip. Wow, they moved it back again. Apex, they just moved it back. When I left the U.S., it was supposed to be open in June 13th or something like that, man. That's crazy. DR is awash, flooded. When it comes to DR, I understand it. The vibe is dope. If that's what you're looking for, that vibe is dope. Like, me, I don't knock it. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm like, I do pros and I got regular girls. I do both, man. I don't have a but with DR, I feel as though there's too many guys looking for pros in DR for the parts that I know of. There are too many guys looking for pros in DR that if you want a top-notch pro, you're going to have to pay a higher price and you're going to have to go early. Or you're going to have to go somewhere where everybody doesn't go, which is not probably where the top-notch pros are going to be. Because I think the top-notch pros in DR are going to end up being all in the same location where the guys are at. So, yeah, it does feel flooded sometimes. Dan, what's going on, man? Houston in the building. I got to get to Houston, man. I've been to Houston once, just flying through in the city. Right now, because I can't travel, because we can't travel many places internationally, I'm actually opening up my movements, and that's why I'm here in Miami right now. Because we can't really go anywhere. So I might be able to get to Houston during the duration of this year when it really opens up and has a ball. I think I'm as bad as I'm trying to hold off a little bit. I think I may go to Atlanta also to get a better, because I've been in these places. I've been to Atlanta before. Houston, I stopped by, but I actually been to Atlanta before, Old National, all that stuff. But I wasn't recording as much as I am now, and I wasn't as creative and understanding of how to get footage and what I wanted, the story I want to show, as I am now. So I may go back to Atlanta coming up too. And I'm definitely going to link up with Roller Tape and I think Mr. International. I got to start traveling again, haven't flown international since 2016. That's not bad. Some people haven't flown international at all. Yes, the lockdown ends, but international travel starts July 10th. Okay. All right. Facts. Yeah, they protesting in Newark. Hey, what's going on, Millie? They protesting in Newark, but I just don't see Newark turning into these other places, man. I don't see Newark turning into Atlanta or DC. Definitely not Minneapolis, because Newark has been through that already. Like, I don't see LA turning into that either. Not because the people won't take it there, but because the government in these places have already experienced riots, so they know exactly what to do to kill the flame before it lights. So I don't think Newark is going to have the same issue. They're even protesting in Florida, and I got the cool girl. A cool girl that I met yesterday. She's going to a protest today with her feminine. I apologize if I say this wrong. She's going to a protest with her feminist with her feminists today, and I'm gonna link her when I make the video and all that stuff. You're gonna get that stuff too. What's better, solo destinations, Sousa, Cartagena? Honestly, it depends what you want to look for. Like, if you want to just go for the pros, if you're going for trying to link up with a girl that looks good and you just want to talk to her and not, she's not a pro or a daycare worker, you'd be better off in Cartagena. But if you want to just go for a pro and then you want to maybe see some sights and just hang on the beach all the time, Sousa is probably going to be way better. It's less effort. Way less effort. DC in the building. What's going on, man? Yo, DC, I was watching the videos in DC. I think they was rioting in DC also. I think they was rioting in DC. I think somebody had broke into a Christian Dior place or something like that. So it was, yeah, DC's probably lit too. Whoa, I don't do prostitutes, man. Here's the thing. The prostitutes to me is different. Here's I'm gonna explain the difference, because a lot of people get confused. When I say pro, I don't mean prostitute. When I say pro, I mean professional. When I say professional, I mean a woman who has a regular job, who has maybe kids, who takes care of her responsibilities, but she may, on the weekend, go and try to make some money other ways, if you get what I'm saying. That is different from a person who does it simply to do it. A prostitute is a woman who simply has sex for money, and that's it. That's all she does every day. That's her career. It's like, I compare that to saying a drug dealer. If you go to school full time and you got a job full time and you sell weed on the side, I don't consider you a drug dealer. How can I consider you a drug dealer? That's not your occupation. You may do it as a hustle, but your hustle doesn't define you. That's why I can't call a woman who does occasionally sleep with men for money a prostitute. I would rather say a pro. Daycare worker is a little bit different. A daycare worker is a woman that just may come for like a trip. A daycare worker, a pro, she may do it. A pro may do it every weekend. A daycare worker may need to come up because maybe she has a hard time, so she come down for one weekend and do it. And you never see a kid. So that's how I break it down. I mean, that's how I break it down. I don't know how everybody else breaks it down. What camera equipment do I use to record my videos? All right, this is a good point because now I can actually show it. All right, so my Galaxy Note 9. My Galaxy Note 9 is 4K. I got this phone before I went to Cuba because I was watching other YouTubers, and I'm going to shout them out. I was watching Marwa, and I was like, all right, he was able to show that in Cuba, people don't really want you recording them. Now, he didn't go into as detail as much as I did, but I realized that with that information I took, I knew I wasn't going to be able to use this. And this camera is the camera you see the quality on. It's a 4K Sony handheld camera. When I bought this camera, I bought this camera like 3 or 4 years ago, refurbished for $1,000. Yes. I bought this camera. It's a Sony 4K handheld cam AX53. And I brought this camera refurbished for $1,000. Currently, right now, it's selling for $700. And I bought this 3 years ago. But this camera is the best camera I've ever had. Now, second to this is the Galaxy Pro. And this is better, not because it shoots better footage, but women react better when they see themselves on this because the camera is so clear and it's less of a turnoff than this. So at nighttime, I'll always be using this. Whenever I go to the beach or activity during the day, that's when I use this. And those are the cameras that I use. This phone was like $1,100. This camera was $1,000 refurbished. And I didn't even, it was refurbished. So that's that. He said, same thing I said. Yeah, exactly, Millie. Exactly, Millie. North Dash definitely. Yeah, not a chance. Hey, Dre, he said, what's the hold up from traveling, man? He said, what's the hold up? I could dig at Apex, and that's what. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't like. How do I word this? I don't like when people shame other people for whatever they want to do. How can you shame another man or woman for how they want to live? That's their life. You know what I mean? And I feel pride in people who are not ashamed to say what they like doing and doing all that stuff because they're happy with themselves. And that's why my channel is all about balance. So I show you both because I'm the guy in the middle. I'm the guy that I don't have a preference. If I want a pro, I'll take a pro. If I want a girl, I'll put the work in. If it's a different country, I'll learn the language. I'll learn the culture. And that's it is. Mangoes keep your brand strong, Doc. Freelancer. I mean, I guess you could kind of say it's something like that also. But I think a freelancer is more. I think a freelancer is more a woman. Not a freelancer is dollar stuff, but in that field, a freelancer will be a woman who does it all the time, just not all the time in the same location. That's why I would kind of differentiate that from also pros and daycare workers. Mango's a pre-pago. Like I said, everybody has a different name for it and everything like that. I appreciate everybody watching. Like, if you can't like it, that'll help. That does help the algorithm. Honestly, I do this for you guys. I don't really care if I have 1 like or 0 likes or 1,000 likes. As long as it's one person here to watch it or somebody in the future that watches it, that it helps them somewhat. That's all that matters. So I can't even see the likes. I just, that's the. I see what you said here. I don't want to Bastion because of the first word. YouTube will demonetize it and this won't be as suitable. So I won't say the first word, but I've heard a lot of people that say that what you're saying right now. Also, Sodapop Curtis, what's up, man? I seen you before in here too. Shout out, man. Chris Spencer, what it do, man? What it do? Mango's like, go dog. How's the town? Yo, this town. Yo, listen, man. I gotta tell you again. I told the people in the first video. When you see the video that I post on Monday, with the music behind it that I always do when I go somewhere first before I do episodes, relax. I just don't think this is how Miami normally is. I've been to Miami one time before and I got a different vibe. I wasn't here that long, but I still got a different vibe. I don't think this is how Miami normally is. I think the fact that everybody's been locked in the house for 2 to 3 months, I figured the fact that most people are not consistently working right now and everybody wants to get out and have fun, I think that is the only reason why this video that I'm going to post on Monday is looking the way it's going to post. So before you get into it, just relax and enjoy. So yeah, it's amazing, man. We all need to stand up in every city. We need the police, like Panthers did. Black men, we are holding the power. We stand strong on the ground, and we aren't backing down. See, for me, like I think about things a lot different. I'll give you a brief example because I don't want to get too much into politics and stuff because I'm not a political person. I'm not a religious person. Not just like I'm a person who lives. You know what I mean? I don't get too happy. I don't get too sad. Emotions, not as much. But I think when you do the same thing repetitively and expect a different outcome, I believe that's the definition of insanity. How long have we been protesting for? How long have we been rioting for? How long have we been thinking that the cause is simply because, and the solution is simply to fight back? I think it got to be a different way. I think the only way to really make a difference is monetarily, because America is not based on freedom. I don't understand why people have this conclusion that America is based on freedom, that America is based. I think it's because people don't know the history. The only reason why America was created, my fault, the United States was created, was because back in the day, people in Spain, people in Portugal, and the queen and all that, they couldn't reach a high maximum because the people that ran the world at that time were from Europe, the royalties, the nobles. The people, they could never get to that status no matter how much money they made. So what was their idea? Their idea was to go to a whole new land and create a system where they can reach the top status based on the amount of money they had. That is why America was created. It was able to be built because they brought slaves from Africa. Whether you believe that they kidnapped the slaves, they stole the slaves, or they negotiated with Africans over there, that's just on your belief. But that was what United States was created of. What we're fighting for is not what United States is here for. And that's what people don't understand. So when you go and you try to riot, you try to do that, and over years, 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s, none of that is going to ever change because people are forgetting that the reason why America, right, the reason why the United States is here is for the gain of people with money. That's the purpose why the United States is here. If Christopher Columbus would never got that money from the Queen of England or the Queen of Spain or all that stuff to get those boats to come over here, none of us would have this. We would be different. It would be different. Not saying that America wouldn't be here because it was people here already, but it wouldn't be at the #1 economy in the world. And once people understand that that is what America is, regardless if you like it or not, things will start to change because they'll know how to react to it differently. But that's all I'm going to talk about politics, man. I'm not answering no question about politics. Sydney, the fellas and myself be planning trips for the following year, but something always comes up. Yo, I know that vibe. Like DR had liquor stores scared. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to talk about that too. This year's COVID, maybe next year something different. All right, here's something I want everybody to understand. For me, my freedom is not prohibited because of your fear. I'm going to live my life to the max. People don't understand. People die every day, B. People don't. If you don't live, the people that want to go in quarantine, the people that want to, this is my opinion, just my opinion, the facts, whatever, just my opinion. The people who want to go in quarantine, a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them just never lived. They lived their life based on fear. Because if you knew tomorrow this whole world would come to an end, you would still want to quarantine yourself today. There's no vaccine. Nothing has changed since day one. If you put everybody inside and you let everybody outside later on, it just prolongs when everybody's gonna get infected. So, you know, me personally, I don't like even the liquor scare. I was in the DR when the liquor scare happened, and when the stuff was happening, I was in DR. My family had my aunt got married, so they had a destination wedding. I was in, and that didn't stop me. COVID, I'm here in Miami, man. Look, only reason why it stopped me from going international is because I literally can't cross the border with the permission, and I'm an airline employee. I can get places restricted where other people can't go, but I just can't cross the border, and I don't want to, you know, if I don't want to really use me being an airline employee. I don't want that to use that to go somewhere and like, hey, everybody, I'm over here and you guys can't get here. That's just not my vibe. But when they do open up, I'm there. I'm there. It's not gonna stop me. Best time to visit Sousa, and do I need to learn Spanish in Sousa? All right. Here's the thing. If you want the best information on Sousa, I'm gonna give you 3 channels that you need to check out. 4 actually. I'm gonna give you 4 channels. First, I'm gonna shout out. You need to check out Roller Tape. He got some amazing information. You need to check out Dre Hart. They got some major, and these next 2 I've watched once in a while, but these are 2 major ones because they're both in DR. You need to watch Tailor Made Dreams, his channel. He just brought a new channel up, and you need to watch Flip Flop Dominican Republic. You can also watch Jay Dominican Republic, but Jay is not in Dominican Republic, I don't believe. But Flip Flop and Tailor Made are in. They have every information about any part of Dominican Republic, especially Sousa. Matter of fact, excuse me, I think that Tailor Made has an apartment. He owns a condo in Sousa. Yo, shout out to Barber World TV, man. Yo, Barber World TV has a channel that's similar to my channel. So if you like my channel, you're definitely going to like Barber World TV channel because he travels to multiple destinations around the world and he interacts with the people. And his channel is leaned a little bit more towards the actual aspect of barbering because he's a barber. He owns barbershops in New York. Yo, Barber World TV, I got some footage from the barber that cut my that shaped me up here. Dope, man. Dope, man. They right downstairs was dope. I'll show you, but yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe to his channel if you can too. I'm a DC dude. We roll solo, no issue. Definitely, man. Definitely. Yes, Dan. I just it's gonna be a relax, man. Because a lot of the footage that I got is like, yo, when I look back to remember I got this footage, sometimes I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I don't want to get too hyped because I'm not really out. I try to keep my emotions bottled in just from growing up young and knowing how to put your emotions deep inside. But yo, it's hard, man. This footage I got, man, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, Barber World TV, definitely, man. Definitely check out his channel. TN, what's going on, man? TN, what's up, man? Oh, damn, a lot of people commenting. I'm trying to go back to where TN, I know it's TN, right? All right, cool. Later for the DR. That crop dust been too often, Colombia. Well, you know, like that's kind of on the note, Sydney, that's kind of why I did a little bit of the black. I felt it was not did, but that wasn't the reason why I did it. But that's why I felt it was the right time to do the Black Man's Guide to Cartagena. I could have did it in the last year I went to Colombia. I could have did it last summer, but I felt as though now was I didn't know Corona was coming up. I didn't know. It was kind of there when I went down there, but I didn't know it was coming up. But I knew that the whole DR wave, because DR was Sousa and stuff, was trying to change it over to a family place, a lot of people were saying, and they was doing something different while shutting down clubs. And when that happened, I said, yo, I got to show people another option, man. Because people, we as black men, as white men, as Spanish men, doesn't matter what color you are, as women too, we stress because we don't know our options. Once the more options you have, the less you're going to stress about not being able to do something or something not going the way you are. And that's what my channel, I try to express through my channel. So when DR started doing all that stuff that was kind of funny business, I don't know why, you know, trying to, you know, all that stuff he was doing, I said, yo, Cartagena got to be told. Because I love Barranquilla, and I don't think Barranquilla is the place for us exchange from Dominican Republic. And Medellin may be a place you can go, but weather-wise, it's not the same as Sousa or Dominican Republic. But Cartagena, yeah, and it has more to do outside of that. Freelancers are what I consider pros. No, like I said, I told you, freelancer for me, when I separated the difference, a freelancer would be someone who works as who does that, but does it in different locations. It moves around. But they consistently do that. So it would lean more towards, I don't want to say a prostitute, but a freelancer would lean towards that. A pro is a woman who might have a 9 to 5. She works Monday through Friday. She takes care of her kids. She stays with her family. But on the weekends, she comes in and does the business. And separate that from a daycare worker who comes on vacation to make money and then goes back and maybe not come again for another couple months. That's why I separated. Thanks, Meebo. I just been through a lot, man. I think school it helps a little bit, but I think your experiences in life are really what educates you, what makes you aware of things. And definitely travel, having your mind open up to other ways of life and trying to collectively put everything together. Sydney said, true, because I rode solo a lot to local spots. Overseas, I haven't done it a lot. Just need to suck it up. Okay. Now, normally, y'all know I don't get paid for any promo of any spots or anything like that. So when I tell you something, you don't have to, but I hope you take it as a dope thing. I hope you guys take it as authentic because I don't promote stuff. But let me tell you, I'm going to tell you briefly about this place right here because I'm still answering your questions. I didn't get to any of the stuff, and I didn't get to any stuff. But this place, House of Mac, bro. This place, House of Mac in Miami in the Wynwood section, bro. This place is dope, man. The food is freaking amazing, but the food is freaking amazing, but the place is dope, bro. House of Mac, man. I'm gonna try to. I got some video footage from them. I got a lot of stuff. I took some pictures of the food and stuff. Yo, I got so much stuff. We'll get back to that. I just wanted to put that out there. House of Mac is definitely gonna come up on my videos. Believe that. How can you contact me offline? The only way I can be contacted offline that I'm comfortable with is Instagram, and I answer all my DMs. Right now, I'm not able to answer everything as quickly as I do because I usually, if you can ask anybody in the room, anybody that's ever replied to me, when you hit me on Instagram, I get back to you within a couple of hours. Some people I might get back to instantly, some people within a couple minutes, but it rarely goes 24 hours without me getting back to you. And I don't charge for consultation. I don't charge for any of that stuff. So like it's free information just for me sharing to you because each one teach one and we can all grow, man. Nothing wrong with America if your means are right, but America don't have the only ice that's cold. That's good facts. That's real. That's a good way of putting stuff, man. That's a good way of putting stuff. I'm trying to get back to the story, but I'm trying to get back to the story of my vacation. But I appreciate that I have 83 people in here. I hope you hit the like button. And I want to make sure I get to each one of y'all comments because as cool as my story is, your comments are more important because you guys are taking the time out today to watch me. They were working women that many hooked up from time to time. It's not something they do on the regular. Okay, so he's breaking it down. Money will not stop you from being killed by a police officer, bro. All right, this is a true statement. But let me ask you this. How many wealthy Black Americans have you seen on the news being shot? And I'm not talking about harassed, like, because they harass rappers all the time. But how many wealthy Black Americans have you seen being shot and killed? How many wealthy Black Americans have you seen being booked to the Pope, beat to a Pope? You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to get too political because I'm not a political person, but that's just my opinion. It's not a fact. We all are liable to our opinions, but I think a different way. Is there a country on your list for travel that people wouldn't expect? Oh, there's a bunch of countries that popped on my list that I haven't been yet. That I'm like, yo, I started looking into it. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I'm gonna give you one right now. Ukraine. I never Ukraine never on my mind. Then I started watching videos and I started hearing from brothers, not just travelers, but brothers about Ukraine. So now I'm like, what is Ukraine? I'm trying to do information. As far as what I've been to, I mean, I feel as though I've been to a lot of places that other brothers been to. A secret sauce. Low key, Canada really surprised me, man. Canada has some amazing women, bro. Everybody say, oh, it's Americanized, but it's really not. It's really not. It's Canada still has its own culture, man. It still has its own culture. DR 2021. I don't know. O'Brien, what's up, bro? I don't remember what you might say exactly to. United States is far from free. Yeah, that's what I try to break them down, man. I try to break it down. I hope you was here, Andre, when I broke it down earlier about my thoughts on that. Got to put some skin in the game. Yeah, definitely, man. Nothing educates you more. No book, no person talking to you, no smart person, no wealthy person, no superstar. Nothing will educate you more in life than to go experience something for your damn self, man. I'm telling you, man. Because what they taught me in the books growing up about travel, about how the world operates outside of the United States, is not what I've experienced from the places I've been around the United States. You know what I mean? Somebody said history is told by the victor. It's his story. Now we've based our whole lives on somebody else's story who won. But everybody's story ain't the truth, man. It's perception. Christopher Columbus' story is a scam, but you're right on everything. My opinion don't crucify me. Yeah, like I said, man, I didn't even read this message before I just said that statement I said. Yeah, but yeah, man. Like I said, I don't like doing politics because forget it, you know what I mean? Damn, we got 99 people in the chat room. Yo, that's dope, man. Hit the like. It's like 2:00. That's dope. Whatever. Cool. Fly is Miami GOAT. Yo, listen, bro. I'm posting the video Monday, man. I'm telling you right now, bro. I don't know what's happening. This is why I keep telling people this is probably not the average trip, because like for this is probably not how a trip goes for the average guy. Because I've been to Miami before and the experience wasn't nowhere near what's been happening on this trip. But the way people are acting now, I mean, just the vibe of Miami. When Miami opens on the 1st, when the beach opens on the 1st, and they start really opening everything else up, I don't know about the nightlife, but when they open everything else up, it's gonna be nuts. So in the next week, bruh. Them airline dudes making power pool. Yeah, man. You know, we in the building, bro. We in the building, man. And we essential, so you know. I never really stopped working. The Black Man's Guide to Traveling. Wait, that Black Man's Guide to Traveling you are doing. Turn it into an ebook and capitalize it. I that's dope, man. That's dope. But I don't really I don't like reading. I know some things I say is gonna make me sound ignorant because I'm from the streets. It's gonna make me sound, but I don't like reading. Reading for me is a waste of time. What's not a waste of time is an audiobook. Audiobook is a possibility because I move all the time. I don't think reading, as far as sitting still with a magazine or a book in your hand, is a wise waste of your time because there's a million other things you can do every second that you're reading. And if an audiobook, maybe I would, but the whole thing is that, bro, I don't do this for money. Like a lot of YouTubers got to do stuff for money, and I don't knock them for it. They got to do this stuff for money. I don't do this for money, man. I do this to share my knowledge with the world. I got a career. I work at FedEx. I've been there for over 17 years, almost 18 years. I own houses. I get rent. I got a YouTube channel. I get a little money, maybe like $400 or $500 a month. Like that's why I can give all this free information out without stressing over. Oh, can y'all like? Can y'all give me some likes? Can y'all watch the video? I don't have to stress over that. So regardless if I get one video, whatever, I get one watch, whatever, my message is out there. So as far as ebooks and stuff, I don't know. Maybe sometime I'll capitalize off it, but don't really bother me that much. Revolution 2020. I didn't see that other part. You got it, bro, man. You're real. I mean, I appreciate real, so I'll promote when somebody I can say somebody is real if I talk to them over here, but usually I don't say somebody's real until I meet them. This is a real brother. Barber World TV is a real brother. So is Andre from Love Crossing Borders, and I haven't particularly met Andre in person, but I've talked to Andre one-on-one, and I've talked to Andre in chat, and he's been on my stuff, so I can tell he's a real brother. And I can kind of tell Sydney's a real brother, even though I haven't met him yet. So I wouldn't go as far as I would for Andre and for Barber World TV. But yeah, you know what I mean? If you're a real brother, I'm gonna like, you know what I mean? What is, you know what I mean? FedEx. and which is weird, right? Because when everybody thinks of airline, they think of like United, Delta, JetBlue, you know, Southern, Southwest, Spirit. But FedEx Express is an airline. We're technically an airline. We're not a delivery service. We're airline. So also check out my guy Blue Breaks. So, see, whoever was looking for Sousa is another person. See, the best thing is that the more options you have of people to check out, you can listen to all of them and then combine it to your train of thought that works best for you. 3. Yes. Wow. This is. I really want to tell my story, man. But you know, I'm getting to everybody's comment. I really want to tell my story. I'm getting to everybody's comment, and we're already 45 minutes in. So at the most, I'll do 130 because I missed. At the most, I'll go to 1 hour and 30 minutes today because it's the middle of the day, and I got to get out and meet up with DJ Chisel and finish. This is my last full day in Miami, so I got a plan for 5 o'clock where I'm supposed to be going. I got a plan for 5 o'clock. I'm gonna say that. So let me get all the stuff. Hold on. Wow, a lot of comments came in. I missed. All right. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check out Barber World. Good looking out. Yeah, definitely, man. Can't wait to see the footage. Yo, me either. One thing I don't do is when I record on this camera, I don't go back and play the camera until I get back home. So it's like me watching it for the first time when I get home. Even though I was there when it happened, I don't even play this until I go home. This right here, yeah, I play this all the time because I edit on my YouTube, on my Instagram. That is so true. I don't know what exactly part it was. Bro Nelson, what up, bro? Thanks, man. I appreciate you for taking your time to watch it, man. When I tell people I appreciate it, I don't want to come off like it's a general statement. Like I really truly appreciate everybody taking their time out to watch my videos, comment, like, share. That's why I try to get to. I don't try. I get to basically every comment. Some comments they don't be like in a form that I can answer or comment to, so I might put a smiley face. But I try to touch every comment that comes on my page and respond to them in an adequate amount of time. Thanks. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Oh wait, you made it down to Carnival 2020, Chris? Man, I hope you got some footage that we could watch, man. You made it down to Carnival 2020 in Brazil. I hope you got some footage because I heard it was crazy, man. I heard Carnival was crazy. I was in Rio de Janeiro Carnival. I mean, I was in Barranquilla Carnival. So I if you got some footage on your channel, let me know. I'll go check it out. Motivation to try making a channel, man. Definitely, man. It don't cost nothing to make a channel, man. Like I said, I make $400, maybe $500 a month, but that pays off a lot of my bills. Like I live rent free, so that cuts everything. But it still pays off my car bill. It still pays off my phone bill. Like $400, $500. People act like it's not a big thing. That's a big thing for me. So Young Bucks gotta lose that. I gotta be rich to visit. Yeah, man. You can't. People just find any reason why not to, and that reason right there comes up a lot. Oh, I gotta have a lot of money. Nah, you don't. Me personally, like I said, I feel as though on YouTube there's 3 types of travelers as far as when it comes to economics. There's the budget traveler. There's the budget traveler who tries to backpack, budget, or find any way they can to go to a different country. That's awesome because that shows that at the bottom of the economic scale, you could do it, you could make it, you have no excuse. Then there's the middle type traveler, which would be like more like me, who I got money, I got a regular job, I work hard, and I take different trips every year, and I just stay for maybe stay for a week. I don't stay for a whole month. I stay for a week or maybe 2 weeks. But you're gonna see a lot of activities that you're not gonna see on a lower level because the money difference is a big difference. Then you have the top travelers who don't travel as much as me, who don't interact with people as much as me, but their channel is perfected. I mean, their channel is amazing. I'll give you an example of 3, and it's just my opinion, and here it goes. Bottom ranked traveler, barely making it, but amazing channel content, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, Marwa. I Am Marwa would be the bottom traveler. You could show that you can make it on a 0 budget and just make it just to get out the country and do whatever you're going to do. Then it would come me, and you'll see me with all the stuff. And alongside me, you'll see people like Passport Action, and we're like on a similar wavelength in the middle. And then you'll see people like Passport Heavy. And Passport Heavy will have like the content that you like, holy boom, but the videos is like 42 videos on the channel, and it's not going to be it's going to be a lot of places, but that's the way I break it down. So you got Passport Heavy, then you got me, and then you have Marwa, and that's how I break it down. With why I say nobody has an excuse why not to travel, man. Nobody has an excuse why not to travel. All right, see what I'm saying. Y'all making this too complicated. So, nah, I don't think you can just put it there like that, man. I ate there. The food is good. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm like I don't. Here's the thing. As you know, right now I'm at 13,000 subscribers. This is less than a year. I don't post that much, but once a week. At 13,000 subscribers, I got an inbox full of promotion. People saying, "Yo, we want to promote your channel. We want you to promote our business." You like literally, I got an inbox. I would show you, but I don't want everybody. You know what I mean, I don't want to put out people's business. I got a literal at least 25, 30. At least 25, 30 in the last 2 months. At least 25, 30 businesses trying to promote on my channel. And I'm like, I don't do that. I don't do that. Because if I let you guys promote on my channel and maybe I don't like your business or I've never dealt with your business, even if I don't want, it doesn't come off authentic to me. If you're paying me to promote your hotel and then I give a video about me staying at this hotel or this Airbnb, then how do you know it's authentic? It don't feel authentic to me. So when I give you stuff, it's authentic. It's what it is. I got a lot of business. It's so crazy. What country do I feel the most love is for? What country did I feel the most love as far as locals? Not talking about women. Barranquilla, Colombia, and Cuba. As weird as it sounds, Cuba. So between Barranquilla, and Canada. Those three. I won't put them in any order, but Barranquilla, Colombia, Cuba, and Canada, I kid you not, I don't know what it was, but just the people were just super nice. Super nice. Everywhere, just super nice. He will get back to all on IG. Yeah, definitely, Sydney. Yeah, I don't give people my number like until I meet you. If I meet you in person, then it's like, all right, we could do that. I mean, but other than that, IG is actually better than my number. I'll hit you up on IG before I hit a person up on my number. My Instagram is the exact same as my YouTube name. It's even though you can say the Flyboy Way on all platforms. I don't know if somebody hit me up. The Flyboy Way on all platforms. That's why I spell out my name every time I do the show. I haven't been to Jaco, Costa Rica, but Jaco and there was another place in Costa Rica where they say it was like more black people there. That Costa Rica was a place I would go back, but in my opinion, Costa Rica is extra expatty, man. It's extra expatty. You're gonna be paying like you're still gonna get less than what you're paying over here in America, but it's probably the most expensive. I'm gonna say I haven't really experienced Panama that much, but aside from Panama, Costa Rica is the most expensive place in Latin America that you're gonna visit. So yeah. Yeah, I have family in Miami, but stuck in NYC, so I'm in lockdown. Okay, let me give you this information too, fellas. If you're from the tri-state area, okay. If you're from the tri-state area, damn, we got 104 people. Yo, hit the like if you can, fellas. Ladies too. If you're from the tri-state area, now I don't know if everybody's saying this, but if you're from the tri-state area, that's New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and now or Louisiana, and you try to fly to Miami, they're going to say that you need to quarantine yourself for 14 days or as long as you're on the trip. They're going to meet you at the door. On the airline, they're going to meet you and give you a paper that you have to fill out with all the information where you're staying. And when you get off the plane, there are going to be people there to take them. If you're an airline employee, you're exempt, which is why I was exempt, which is why you're getting this video of me doing everything that I'm able to do. Now, however, with that said, bro, they ain't checking in that shit, bro. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. They ain't not checking none of that shit. First of all, ain't nobody watching you. Secondly, ain't nobody clocking you. Thirdly, ain't no way they're gonna be able to do any of this. The only way that is gonna eat that quarantine letter that you gotta sign is gonna even remotely work is if you get arrested and then they pull that up and say, hey, we're gonna add this to your arrest because you're not supposed to be outside. Other than that, nah, bro. Nah, bro. And you can fly from EWR. I don't know if you can fly from NYC, but you can definitely fly from EWR. See, that's why I said whoever asks about Costa Rica, y'all got to hit up Barber World TV. Barber World TV has been as many, if not more, places than I've been, and he has footage from all the places as well. So anything I can't answer, Barber World TV might be able to answer. Nah, see, all right, I'm the 9-to-5 worker, so I have a job, and I can only get now I can get 4 weeks off, and I got extra time. So a lot of the trips that I plan, I got to plan them around my work schedule when it's available. I'm trying to go to Africa for New Year's because Christmas and New Year's time, I heard is wild. Now, but when I go to Africa, I'm staying for a month. So I was supposed to be able to go to Africa in 2022 because I had already booked myself for Tokyo Olympics this year. So I was supposed to go to Tokyo Olympics, and when they canceled it, I couldn't even get my money back. I paid $100 for the insurance and I couldn't get my money back. But because they moved Tokyo Olympics to next year, now next year I'm going to Tokyo Olympics, and then the following year, because next year I was supposed to go to Thailand, so the following year everything gets moved over a year because of COVID. Everything gets moved over. So Africa is looking like 2013. But if you go to Passport Action has been the place in Africa. He's on YouTube also. Argentina is dope. I just met an Argentina woman last year. Argentina, Chile, they both just got on the plane itinerary. I don't know when, but Argentina and Chile, they on the itinerary now. I met some amazing women from Chile when I was in Barranquilla, and I met this amazing Argentina woman right down in Miami. Too expensive, bro. Oh, you're talking about Jakku? I don't know about it. They say they send me live chat of them out having a great time in Miami. Yo, it's wild, bro. It's wild, bro. I was supposed to do this last night. I had a long night yesterday. I had a long day yesterday, bro. That's why I'm doing this an hour late, and I'm giving you guys an hour and 30 minutes rather than an hour that I normally do because I didn't do it yesterday night. I was supposed to last night, rather. Rain, what's going on, man? Peace up, God. What's up, man? Gino, what's up, man? Choose a woman group, Dominican, Colombia. I'm not going to because Dominican. Here's the thing: Dominican Republic is an island. It's an island. It's a limited amount. Colombia is a country. You got different parts that look totally different. Totally different. It's not a fair comparison, to be honest with you. If you said Dominican Republic or women in New York, I mean, but yeah, not Colombia. Have you been in Africa? Yeah, I just answered that one right there. Definitely, if you want to check out African countries, go to Passport Action. Passport Action. He has African countries on his videos. No, it's not. You're going to. Oh, he's okay. So he's talking about. See, this is why Barber World TV has a lot of information too. He's talking about Jakku. For those that was asking me about Jakku, Costa Rica, I believe that's what he's talking about. No, I haven't been to Panama for Carnival. I just found out about Panama for Carnival. Like I did the Carnival wave when I did Trinidad Carnival. I did Barranquilla Carnival. I did Rio de Janeiro Carnival. I did Caribana. I did Jamaica during Dream Weekend. So those are all the Carnival events that I've kind of been to. And I just heard about Panama. I heard about Notting Hill in London or UK. I heard about Barbados and Antigua. There's another one, Carnival. So I'm gonna get around to some of these. I'm 35 years old, so I got a lot of time. Hopefully, I got a lot of time to move around before it's like, ADOS 14% population has only 2.6% of the wealth in the United States. ADOS, I don't understand that part. Of the wealth in the United States, so most blacks are not wealthy based on statistics, right? But here's the thing. I separate wealth and getting rich. Wealth also has to do with how much debt you have. Let's say I make $1 million a year, right? Am I rich or am I wealthy making $1 million a year? That would depend on how much debt I have and how much it costs. If I owe $5 million and I make $1 million a year and I'm paying maybe $800,000 a year, no, I'm not wealthy. But if I'm making $60,000 a year and my whole year I can live a crazy life and only have to spend $20,000, I would consider myself wealthy because making $60,000 and only have to pay in $20,000 in bills a year, you live a better, and you got houses. I feel as though wealth is just a determination of how much money you make versus how much debt you have and how many bills you accumulated. So I don't think it's like a high, you know what I mean? I was talking about people dying every day. Can't be scared of. Yeah, listen, bro. I think one thing about me growing up in the urban area, growing up in the hood of Newark, New Jersey, and East Orange, New Jersey, back when it was rough, that helped me out a lot is that I went through so much stuff as a kid that when this stuff comes up like this when I'm older, it don't really affect me. And it's like I know people say, "Oh, you shouldn't be." When they say that it doesn't affect you because you threw away your feelings or you're immune to it, you're numb to it. They say you shouldn't be numb to it. But growing up the way I did, dog, I'm not supposed to be here. It's been times where like it was one time. There's been car accidents I've been in I wasn't supposed to be in. It's a time where the guy shot the gun at me and the bullet didn't hit me and killed the guy behind me. It's mad stuff that just now when I go through this right here, I'm looking at people like I understand. I can empathize to how you feel about this, but it doesn't affect me that way. So yeah, like the video, folks. Yeah, 114 people. I don't understand how, but I'm with it. Thanks, fellas. Thanks everybody for coming. What's good? How the ladies looking? Yo, listen. Once again, when you see the video I post Monday, it's only Saturday. I don't know what's going to happen between now and when I leave tomorrow. But when you see the video I post on Monday, that's going to answer this question. Amazing. I'm trying to book something in Miami right now. I'll hit you up on Instagram. All right. Cool. I'll tell you some spots that I'll tell you some spots I went to help you out from what I know. But Miami's going to be different when you come. It's going to be a lot of more stuff open, and it's going to be a lot more crowded when you come. Yeah, Andre. Yeah, man. I don't know about everything. See, that's one thing about my channel I think that a lot of people like. A lot of people like the fact that I don't just act like I know everything. There's some stuff I just don't know. And I'll tell you, I won't like try to make something up that sounds good. I'll just be like, yo, I don't know. I can't have an opinion on something I don't know. I don't want to sound ignorant. But Ukraine, bro, I'm learning. I'm honestly learning. What's the stat considered wealth, bro? I gave you my my consideration of what I think wealth is. Yeah, I do Audible. I definitely do Audible. I definitely do Audible all the time. What's going on, Frizzo? How do I budget for my trips, Chris? I remember real quick history of myself. I don't pay rent. I don't pay any rent. I own 2 properties and I live in the property. So I own a property. I own 2 properties, but one of them I live in. I live in the top floor. It's like an attic, but it's dipped out. It's really 2 bedrooms up there. It's not an attic. It's like 2 bedrooms. And then and there's a basement is dipped out. I gutted the whole basement. I put so much stuff in it. It's dope. So I live that. So mind you, this is what I was saying about wealth. If I'm not paying any rent, and then I'm getting it's like $700 for my tenants extra after everything is paid, that means that everything I make at the company I work for goes to my kids and goes to investment and then goes to travel. I mean, because traveling is what I do for fun. So it's not even a matter of budgeting. But if you want to budget, before I was in these 2 houses, the way that I budgeted it was I put 10%. Every check I did from when I was 18, no, from when I was 20, I put 10% of my check away. Now, mind you, this might not work now because the stock market is going price-wise. But for those that don't know, the last 13 years, the stock market has had the best bull market they've ever had. And I was invested in a 401k all those years. And my company matched how much money I put in up to 6%. So every check came out my check, I saved 10%. And then anything else, I just blew it. I took trips, I did all this stuff. And every 10% I matched, they matched 6. So I was basically getting 16% for 12 years, 13 years before I bought my first house. So that's how, I was able to get the house and how I would budget for my trips because I was able to like spend everything else over that 10%. And I also I had my daughter, but I had my son till I was 32. Hope that answers your question. YouTube was begging for likes and donations. Annoying. Yeah, you know, I mean, to each his own, but you know, I can't knock a person's hustle because here's the thing, GC. You know, like I said, this is not something I need to do. It's something I do to help others because I didn't have it when I was growing up. But there are people really making a living off of this, and they're helpful. Like if it wasn't for like not saying if it wasn't for, but if it wasn't for YouTube people on YouTube who did like travel videos every day, y'all would never know about me. No one would never know about me because I only post once in a while. I post once a week. Prior to this year, I only posted like once every couple months. Now I post every week to keep the content going, keep the algorithm going. But the reason why so many people look up travel and so many people is because all these people who budget travel and just film out the country. So I can't really hate on people that ask for likes and donations. But for me, that's not my vibe. That's not my vibe. Audio book can be okay. I didn't know that, Enigma. Audio so you do okay. Do it if you can. Yeah, I know. Passive income is good. I believe, like I said, if you watch my retirement thing, passive income is the way to financial retirement through a pandemic. What's going on, Dream? But understand the brain, you will change. Wait. But damn, understand the brain, you will change your mind. The brain, you wait. The brain. I'm trying to read it out, but all right, my brother, I love you. But damn, understand the brain, you will change your mind. Okay. I can't really understand that one completely, but I know it's probably what's the name. Wow, what did I end it at? Wow, that's crazy. It's more people. I guess I'm not gonna be into this story, man. All right. Chris, stop wasting money on junk. Yeah, that's out. Like I said, I don't, you know, yeah. I need to link up with you, fam, and take one of these trips, man. I'll be looking at a few places once lockdown's open. Like I said, I always tell people I don't plan out trips with groups. That's not what I do. But I'll let everybody know where I'm going somewhere because then if you just so happen to be in there, you so happen to have the vacation off, we can link up and stuff. Like my homie, shout out to DJ Chisel. I just met DJ Chisel. He followed the channel before, but I just met him in person in Barranquilla. Now, DJ Chisel is the guy you seen at the beginning of the video I showed you. If you're not, let me play this in the background while I talk, so you guys can have something to look at other than my face. Share screen. But DJ Chisel is the guy that you've seen in the video with that I showed you at the beach. Okay, Instagram, you gonna work with me or not? Profile. There you go. Oh wait. Sound. Hold up. Open another tab. I gotta do this because the sound is gonna get me copywritten. All right. Good. Now, DJ Chisel is the person. DJ Chisel is the person. I'm answering this question right here, so I'll leave it in the bottom. DJ Chisel is the person you see at the beginning of this video because I met DJ Chisel when I was in Barranquilla. He just so happened to be on the same flight. Mind you, I don't do group trips. I just go by myself and I tell everybody where I'm going just in case, y'all want to link up. I did a group trip and I met DJ Chisel on the plane. We linked up a couple times in Barranquilla and a couple times in Cartagena. DJ Chisel owns rental property, vacation property in Miami. So when I was coming down Miami, I said, yo, DJ Chisel, I'm coming down. And DJ Chisel held a brother down. Like, I was going to come down and have a ball regardless. But there were certain places I wanted to go that I had no clue on. So I asked somebody I networked with before. I asked DJ Chisel. So DJ Chisel was able to show me how to get around the whole Miami. Like, you'll see him on all the videos I post, most likely. He was able to show me how to get to Fort Lauderdale. And it's dope when I got like one other person that knows the area and stuff. So, like I said, I connect with people I meet along the way, man. And I'm just showing this video now because a lot of people, there's 100 people here that y'all probably didn't see this video before. This is on my Instagram, and I know that everybody don't have Instagram. But yeah, it's dope. Oh, and like I said before, and I'll repeat myself because there's 100 people here now. I don't cock block. I don't hate. I don't hog women. I don't hog things. So when I post videos like this, I tag the women in the video. So every woman except for the waitress, the bartender who's there, are in this video. So you want to shoot your shot, put it up there. Put it up there. If you coming down to Miami, one of them live in two of them live in Fort Lauderdale. These girls, I think they live in Miami. I'm not sure, but I didn't tag these women in this video. But if you go back to, I might tag them. I might tag those women in it too. But yeah, that's that. I know you guys don't want to see my face, so I'll run this on a loop. Let me see. All right. Let me see. I got here. GC. Information ain't free. Facts. Stephanie Boom. All right. Travel finance trips. Travel finance tip for the brothers. Get Charles Schwab debit card. Okay, that's cool. Google is free, Sydney Austin. If the content is good, people will donate naturally without pitiful begging. That's one of the most powerful statements I said. I got houses rented. Oh, definitely, man. Respect 100. That's the real ticket to freedom. In my opinion, I think so too, man. I got a financial part of my channel also, but you know, I put it out there just so I could show my kids could watch it when they get older. But I went to Vancouver on 10 and 10s. Wait, I went to Vancouver and 10s was checking for brothers. Yes, one place for in Canada. Yes, I'm going back with my boys. To check heavy. Yes. Toronto is tough. Like I said, the times I went to Caribbean in Toronto, when see Caribbean is like carnival. All the women and all the people from all around the country come to that part during that time right there. But Montreal and Vancouver, oh, they rocking. I haven't been to Vancouver. That wasn't on the list as much. But Montreal is on the list, man. Montreal's on the list. That's all I'm gonna say. Montreal's on the list. I lost 60 pounds from the quarantine. Apex, you're a good man, bro. I think I put on 30 or 25 pounds from this quarantine. So you losing 16 pounds from this quarantine. You a bad man, bro. And I've been working every day, still put on 30 pounds from the quarantine. Oh, I broke that down earlier. But a quick description if you still here. It is a thing. It is a thing. They take your paper, they make you fill it out, all that stuff. And when you get off the plane, they give it to you. But it's not monitored. It's not monitored. They don't really check up on you. They don't put no tracker on you. But if you do get in trouble with the law and you have that quarantine attitude, you're gonna pay a big ticket. GC, stop believing things that Google ain't free either. Yeah, you do need internet. He said, yeah, we pay for the data. Read a book. I hear you, man. Yeah, that sitting down reading. I got stuff better for my time than that. I was 250 pounds. That's what it is, bro. I want no steak and egg diet, no carbs. That no carb diet is hard, bro, because it gets you mentally aggravated sometimes. You might snap on somebody. And I love carbs. I eat carbs with every meal, literally. Great space. I keep hearing the same thing. I'm gonna have to catch a flight. All right. Apex. Losing weight is what's up. Yeah, it does up your market potential. Rene, what's going on, guy beats? Sydney, in your little brain, convoluted space. You think you have it? Enigma. Everybody has a title to their opinion. Sometimes their opinions are more factual. I'll be in Miami in July. What's the one thing I need to make happen? All right, that's a good question, Yancey. If you're going, Yancey boy, if you're going to Miami in July, the one thing in Miami that you have to make happen, you got to go to Wynwood. Out of all the stuff that I've done so far, you got to go to the Wynwood section. It's Midtown Miami. You got to go to Wynwood section. That's how I got off of it. I appreciate y'all too, man. Come on, we both. Apex, natural attraction, always too. Yeah, definitely. What's the story though? I know I'm trying to get to it. Like I said, I'm going to be here for another 15 minutes, so I'll be able to get to some of the story. Salute, bro. I think my battery's about to die, and I didn't take that one, man. Hold on a second. Plug this in. Hold up. All right. Let me see. 61% here. Let me see. All right. I was supposed to be charging my battery while I'm talking on here. Ain't speak. We can't speak no more. Talk to him. Passport heavy is damn near big budget movie. Okay, so now I'm seeing where everybody was at in the comments when I was talking. Okay. What about H Live category falls into? I think H Live is between Marwa and where I'm at. I think he's definitely. I don't think Ace is nowhere near as far as the budget traveler as Marwa, but because he got money, Ace got a little change. But I don't think that economically we're in the same. 41 countries, 4 hemispheres these days, and currently living in Colombia. Yeah. People that actually travel are going to have the most knowledge. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People that actually travel going to have the most knowledge. Sydney, am I not? Sydney, Austin, I'm not in the U.S. right now too. Okay, all right, you guys. Okay, this is live. Yeah, this is live. Yeah, yeah, Crispy, definitely, man. Thoughts on East Asian and Oceania traffic? Travel. I don't want to put too many thoughts because I haven't been to any places in Asia yet. But like I said, next year Tokyo for the Olympics. All things hopefully work out, and Thailand the following year. So I'm gonna work my way over to Asia. Yeah, I just to talk about the two Tokyo and Thailand. Also, even before Corona is over, whenever they open up borders, I'm moving. I'm going places. I'm doing stuff. So if they don't open up any country borders, my next thing will probably be Houston or Atlanta. If they don't open up any country borders and they keep pushing stuff back, my next thing will probably be Houston or Atlanta because those are two states that open. Let you guys go back and forth. Oh, thanks, man. Oh man, listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, yo. If you want to take part in Trinidad Carnival, you got to be in shape. You got to be in shape, bro. If you're gonna act, you can go to Carnival. You can watch. You can be a standard. You can just take videos. But if you're going to be in Trinidad Carnival, you got to be in shape, bro. Because I almost passed out, yo, and I was in better shape than I am now. I was in better shape than I am now back in Trinidad Carnival. And it's best to do it when you're younger, because they be having like 50-year-olds there, but the 50-year-olds been doing it for like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, so their body's fit for it. But if you're going to Trinidad Carnival, you definitely need to be in shape. Maybe not a six-pack, but you need to have your stamina up and you be able to take the heat. I can vouch for Canadian love. I went to a restaurant in Montreal and it was closing. The owner saw me come in and reopen his restaurant and cook me a meal. That's dope. That's dope. My passport supposed to be coming in the mail, taking forever. Well, I hope you got it out before they said you can't do passports no more, because they said you can't even get passports from the United States anymore. That's an emergency. Yo, bro, when this is done, that's what I'm talking about, Air Travel. Definitely, man. Listen, everybody should kick off their channel. It don't matter if you don't make no money. It don't matter if you got a bunch of views. Just get your message out, because somebody gonna learn from it, man. Somebody gonna learn for it. Definitely, Dre. 94 people still in the room. Get these likes up. We got another 20. We got another 10 minutes. I'm gonna get a little bit into the story. Hey, bro, how was the flight? Packed? Surprisingly, the flight was more packed than I thought. However, they did keep most of the middle seats open. The only middle seats that I saw that weren't open were the ones where the families had all the seats. But honestly, I got all that on film. I got everything on film. You're gonna see when the film come out. But honestly, yes, it was way more packed than I thought it was gonna be. Do you know the Philippines opened up? Honestly, I was watching I think a little bit of Marwa video, and I think he was taking a flight somewhere. Which is weird because he did the flight thing right after I did my flight thing, but it probably just a coincidence. And it looked like it was flying somewhere, so Philippines might be open to fly out of. I don't know about flying in. I try to hit some of these places up when I get back from this deployment. Nice, man. Salute to you for the services, man. Right now, I haven't decided completely where in Africa I'm going, but I do know 4 countries that are on my list. They might be the final 4, but South Africa, a little bit of Cape Town, Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania, and Kenya. Those places are on my list, so I just have to figure out how I'm going to get to those places and see if those are the final places. Same person said here. Tanzania right now. Yeah, like passport action. He has the Tanzania thing. Nice, Andre. Definitely, man. Y'all can definitely link because he really going back. Yeah, he definitely got a lot. See, Barber World TV got a lot of stuff about in Asia, man. He got a lot of stuff in Asia too. Argentina and Chile. Yep. Nice. Yeah, they definitely got something amazing going on, Andre and Andrea. How am I picking the questions? Oh no, I'm just going through each and every one of them. You know how people skim through and they like miss people's questions? I actually go through every single question. Now it might take me a time to get to y'all because I'm going through every question, but I feel as though everyone's opinion is and everyone's questions is valuable. So like if you're really gonna stick around and wait for me to answer your question, I'm definitely gonna get to the questions. Is Miami a tricking location, or can I get played without? Oh no, you can definitely get played without being tricked. It's going to be more difficult, hands down. It's going to be more difficult in Miami to have fun without tricking. But trust and believe, I'm the average guy. Look, I know you guys ain't gonna really care, but bro, I got a stomach. You know, my hairline is pushed back thanks to my MIA father. And on top of that, I don't have a lot of money. I have some money. I don't have a lot of money. And I'm 5'9". So listen, bro. Yes, you can get played without tricking in Miami. And if you want to trick in Miami, you could definitely trick. I actually seen some tricks in Miami, but I didn't. I was lucky enough didn't have to do that this time. So but yes, both are possible. Do you know anyone with boots on the ground in Rio? Yes, I do. Man, I can't think off the top of the head. I actually know a older gentleman who lives in Rio. He has a family in Rio. He used to hang out with Charles Tyler. I just can't think of his name offhand. But for Rio, you can also get more information from Roller Tape and Drees. They both go to Rio frequently. I've been to Rio one time, and I've been to Sao Paulo one time. But they get you frequently. He says, I got peoples over there that say June 1st, but don't know if you're yeah. Colombia is a better place, but I love Dominican culture. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want y'all to think that I'm knocking the Dominican Republic. I've been there 3 times. Come on, that's the most. I've been there more than I've been anywhere. Of course, I'm going to end up being Colombia more than anywhere, but I've been to DR more than anywhere. But just it's an island. It's an island. $100 a night isn't cheap. You can stay in Norway, Australia for that. Cheap is relative to your cost of living, to what you feel as though is good. So cheap is relative to anybody. Like for me, depending on what, like in Miami, for where I'm staying, I don't pay. It's 125, but for where I'm staying, 100 a night in the studio. Oh, fuck. Man, can't even turn this camera on. 100 a night in the studio would be cheap for me, but would be cheap to me. That's what I'm saying. So cheap is relative. How's the women in January is during Dream Weekend? How's the women in January? Okay. I'm guessing you're saying how's the women in Jamaica during Dream Weekend? Looks wise, I'm going to say they're usually hovering around 7 and 8. You ain't gonna really see too many higher than 8s, really, honestly, in my opinion. So they're going to hover around 7 and 8, 6, 7, 8. However, the openness and the downness for the cause, maybe 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Because everybody's drinking, and it's just wild. It's wild. There's going to be a lot of American chicks there, though. So you're going to have to, maneuver around the American chicks if you don't want to have to, like, kick game real hard or, But in Dream Weekend, yeah, it goes down. I don't know if it goes down as much as Cartagena, but it goes down. What's the better destination if you can't speak Spanish? If you can't speak Spanish, as long as you go to the tourist areas, you're not going to need to. In other words, if you go to Colombia, you can go to Cartagena. You can go to Medellin. Barranquilla, I wouldn't think you could do it if you're doing that, but Medellin and Cartagena, yes. You go to Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, or Sousa. I don't think you can go to Santo Domingo without being able to speak Spanish, but Punta Cana and Sousa, yes. If you go to Cuba, Havana. You can go to Havana without speaking any Spanish. Yeah, definitely can. Costa Rica, not a problem. You can go anywhere, darn near anywhere in Costa Rica without speaking Spanish. Panama, same thing. Brazil, If you go to Rio, you can go there. Rio, I believe, is the only place, and they speak Portuguese in Brazil. They speak Portuguese. They don't speak Spanish. But some people understand Spanish because Spanish is their second language, and Portuguese is a little bit close to Spanish. But Brazil, you stay in Brazil, you'll be good. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the Latin places around there. I think I gave you enough. If you got any Pacific countries, I'll let you know. All right, I'm going to be off in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to get into something. It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. How are the women doing? Yeah, I think I answered the question right there. Yo, where you going after this Corona stuff over with? That's what everybody keep asking me. Hollywood, yo. Like, I'm in Miami right now, bro. Bro, I'm in Miami. Like, this is my first time I've actually, because I don't really, like, I paid like $4,000 for this damn computer. So I don't like taking this everywhere, to be honest with y'all. So a lot of when I go to countries, I don't like taking this everywhere because I paid $4,000 for this computer refurbished. So like, yeah, I don't take it everywhere. So live, you're not gonna get and I don't like doing lives on my phone because I can't use the StreamYard, which is a really dope app. But my next trip is going to be in July. That's my next vacation. So I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Sick with it, bet. It's still American boat, but Vegas and Atlanta is the best train location. Women in Miami are not selling. Whoa, can't see that one. Can't see that one, man. No, I can't go into the. I seen the end of your word. I don't want YouTube to demonetize it because I'm giving y'all a lot of time. But yo, that Miami quote you said, bro, that's wrong, bro. Maybe because of the situations going on now, bro, that's wrong, bro, that's wrong. When I said $100 a night, I want to refer to Jekyll Beach. Okay. And Coco Casino Island. The quality of women there is worth it. Okay. What to do? Earn money? Earn money in the building. Yes, sir. We got 106 people. I hope y'all hitting that like button. If I pronounce your name wrong, my bad. Best Petna. Yo, what up, bro? I'm looking forward to going to Cartagena, Colombia after seeing your videos. That's dope, man. You really need to go to Pattaya, Thailand. I'm really curious of what you think. Yeah, a lot of people want me to go. A lot of people want me to go to Asia, and a lot of people want me to go to destinations that people have. A lot of people have been already. I'm still planning on going to these destinations. The issue is, I try to go places earlier. Now I can go to these places, but I try to go places that people didn't have any information on, because that's what my point was trying to get information that people didn't have. So that's why you see me going to Cuba and do more than just saying on Malecone. Or you'll see me go to Dubai, or you see me go to Hawaii, or you see me go and do that, because those are the places that a lot of people don't have information on. When I did Cartagena, I got a lot of feedback, like negative feedback from like people that was going down there, because they was getting upset because they was afraid at Cartagena because of my video, which is beyond me. Because of my video Cartagena, a lot of people in different, and I'm not in these groups, it's just that I have friends in these groups and they're copying and pasting 6 or 7 dudes just like going in, getting upset at my video about Cartagena because I put all that information out to the world. And a lot of people, they don't want the world to have it. They want to keep it for themselves because they don't want it to get messed up. But I want to share it with the world because eventually things are going to change anyway. And if I can get it out to my other brothers who don't have a chance and they can see other options, that's that. So eventually, yes, I will get. I don't know about Sousa. I think Sousa is just too much for me to really break down, because I think if I break down Sousa, it's going to be a lot of controversy. But Pattaya, yes, Pattaya definitely. 100 a night for 5 nights is $5,000 plus food, everything you may stay. Each brand, okay. Fresh, you ever think about copping the drone footage? I'm working on deciding that. You see, I'm not the I keep telling everybody I'm not the wealthiest person in the world, and I'm kind of frugal when it comes to things. Even though I do spend money on things that quality matters, I'm nervous that if I get a drone and somehow I lose it, I'm gonna freak out about losing the $1,000 drone. Because I know if I get a drone, I'm paying $1,000 for it. It's gonna be quality, 4K, best on the market, and that's the reason why I'm holding off on the drone footage. I like the interaction I have with a lot of people, on my trips, but I'm holding off on the drone footage and getting the drone or buying the drone. Yeah, I told you. Yes, I told y'all. Barbaro TV got that work on this channel, man. I told y'all. I went to Thailand 2 months ago, lived in a dope condo, had a different girl every night. Nice. As long as you don't do too much bar stuff, it's cheap, man. Like $5K all in. Dang, with the trip, with the flight and everything, that's not bad at all. I mean, mostly time I stay between 3 and 5K on my trips. Most of the time, I do a lot of research. Or between 1 and 5K. Would dual citizen make properties cheaper? Yes, it would. It would, but you also would have to know people in Colombia. But it also would make it more possible for you to get it. Like I got to go through a lot to get this property in Cartagena. I mean, Colombia, because I could have went the way where I put the money in my bank account, which I'm still going to open a bank account with BBVA. And if you haven't, Jason Paiza Gringo has the information as well as Ace Live. I can get a bank account, but for tax purposes in the United States, it's better if I open a business and run everything through a business and get the property through a business. Think about visiting Miami. Thinking about Miami. Usually travel. Uncut. What's up, man? I usually travel worldwide. I wonder how the mindset's. Like I said, because of this COVID stuff, a lot of people not working. Let's cut to the chase. A lot of people not working. The people that were like host and did like stuff that depended on tourism in Miami, they had to go 2 months without any pay unless they got unemployment. But from what I'm hearing, and this is not my opinion, it's not being political, the people in Florida are really having a hard time getting unemployment. And because the people in Florida are having a real hard time of getting unemployment, that means that a lot of people are willing to do a lot of stuff for less. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not political. This is what I heard from Floridians, from people I've spoken to in Florida about that. Okay. Oh shoot, man. Really trying to get to all these questions. All right. I'm making a killing now in the market. All stocks were so cheap in March. Or the brand new car from Cash Profit. Bro, Nelson, that's a dope move. Like I said, I try to watch stocks. I try to do it, but I'm kind of like Warren Buffett was, where I only invest in things that I can understand. If I can't understand something, I don't want to invest in it. It's like I only deal with women I understand. If I can't understand you as a woman and it just doesn't make sense to me, I'm not even gonna work because I'm not working my stress levels up. Same thing as in the stock market. What's good, Cease? Yo, listen, man. Oh, okay, about just getting over traveling. Airports are empty. Airports look like they're closed, man. I mean, it looked like there's nobody in there, not even a lot of employees. They look like they closed. The plane was way more packed than I thought it would be, but it's not a lot of people there. It's smooth to get through it. Phillips, what up, Archie? What up, Archie? Yeah. Once you go pro-fill countries and smash us in the chicks, you don't go get. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, man. Because it all depends on what you value. If you value your time or your money more than what you think. Like I value, for me at this point in my life at 35, being a middle class man, $50 ain't gonna hurt me, bro. $50 ain't gonna cut it. Now I ain't gonna just go throw money out willy nilly, but $50 ain't gonna cut it. But if it take me two days to get to the point and I gotta sit for 2 days and I really want to get some smashing, yeah, $50 ain't gonna burn me. What are some do's and don'ts when traveling to various countries? It depends. Every country has different do's and don'ts. So you have to ask a particular country. Like if you watch my Black Man's Guide, I give you a particular country kind of like do's and don'ts or my experience. Nothing is a fact. It's just my experience. These are some of the girls that I met when I was down in what's the name? Oh yeah, I know this video is still playing. Let me stop the video. Let me just go to my full screen. All right. Vancouver's right by Seattle. Had nothing but great experience with Cancun. Nice. Earn money, okay. Nah, I've been to San Francisco and Oakland and Vallejo. I got family in Vallejo. So those are the only areas over there in Cali I've been in. or close to Cali rather. Stephen Boone, do it when the band lifts. Yeah, definitely get that passport as soon as the band lifts. He said you only stayed a weekend in Joku there. Okay. All right. Hopefully, I'm getting to the end of the ending because I'm already over the hour and 30 minutes. I wasn't able to get to the stories. I'll start with the stories next time. It's not a big story. Went to the beach. You know, I met some women. It was dope. But I'd rather show the videos. The videos, when the videos come out next week, because they'll come out in the duration of next week after Monday when I drop the first one, you'll be able to see the story just as well as I could tell it. It wasn't nothing extremely special. Not like first night or last night. Last night, y'all probably not gonna get last night's story. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all probably not gonna get last night's story. Last night, no, not at all. Y'all gonna see some video though, but not the story. Rain Gods, I ordered mine before deadline in March. Okay, so that might come through. Are you a white knight? No, my grandfather was King David for 20 years, and when he passed away, like, you know, that was the male figure in my life. I ain't had no father. My mother was in and out the mental institution for bipolar schizophrenia. So I really just like I'm the only child, no brothers, no sisters, and my grandfather, he really helped impart to me. So when I'm going through something, like if you watch my video in the opening thing, when I'm going through something, I wear that watch because it gives me a piece of them. And so yeah, that's that. Barber World TV just never got a strong desire to spend big Latin America. I rather go to more unique and unfamiliar places. Okay. Travel Squad, what it do, man? Hey, boy, oh boy, Travel Squad, man. Listen. All right, we almost coming to the end, fellas, because it's over 1:30 and I need to get out there. I can't be on here all the time. So let me so y'all got a lot of questions. If I miss your question, yeah, my bad. I try to get to as many questions. Whoever asked in order, I didn't want to skip questions. It's an it's an old video. Oh, he tried to, but he put like I had a video that came out on the live stream, which if you guys know, that said traveling during pandemic, and then he put a video that said flying during pandemic, and I thought maybe they were letting him go out of the Philippines. You say you can't get passport in the U.S. That's temporary. It's hopefully temporary. I don't know what's going on with the U.S. government right now. That's why I'm not political and I don't know what's going on. But I've never heard of not being able to get passports. So, and not until now, rather. I have my Ghana visa already. Yeah, nice. Dan, what's going on? South Africa is the last place I went. 6 weeks. Oh, dope. I definitely will, Dan. When hopefully you're still around when I do get to Africa. I feel you, brother. I'm saying I did San Jose. Okay, bro, you smart, humble fella. I mean, I just don't. What I don't know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's as much as humble, but yeah, I'm just me. Yeah, got that one. Fly. Yo, what y'all want me to say, bro? What y'all want me to say? See, when you know your flaws, you know how to beat around it. Like I could go like this and try to get a woman, and I might be able to get them still because my personality is there and I'm not unattractive. Just maybe not I have flaws, but sometimes I wear a hat until they take their clothes off. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I'll wear a hat until it's time to get the business, bro. The hat will go off the same time the condom goes on. The hat comes off when the condom goes on. That's what I'm saying, man. Okay, I hope so, man. I hope so. Thailand might sneak in a little faster. I call these passport folks every week and checking up on it. Yeah, stay on them, man. Stay on them. Nice, Barber World. They not about to keep me there. Yeah, listen, man. Just don't act out there because they have you keep you locked up and stuff, man. That's real talk, not throwing shade another man's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Miss that, please. I'm trying to go through a little bit faster now so I get to the end. Panama is lit, see? No, Australia? Not Australia. I don't know if that's Australia or Austria. It looks like Australia. Australia's on the map too. I actually have a stewardess a stewardess friend who's from Australia. I also met them girls from Hawaii who I'm still connected with who are in Australia. So Australia is on the list too. Pataya, are they talking? Barbara, which bro? I'm trying to go through everybody so I can try to get to as many people as possible. Pataya for life when it comes back to life. Tony Smith. All right, so he's talking to each other. Was just on Airbnb. I stayed plenty of places in the Mary Mansion. Okay, that's dope. When I look into Australia, I'm really gonna look. Malik, what's going on, man? Yeah, you should definitely want to learn Spanish. You'll have a better selection. You have a better selection of women, and you have a selection that's not available for people who don't speak Spanish. Those two retired last month already. Back Colombia first. Okay. How much the girls cost in Colombia? Quick, depends. Average 40 to 70. Some might try to get you at 75, but 40 to 70 is pretty much roundabouts. You have better hotels now. Okay. Where did you visit in Seattle? Haven't gone there. Talking to him. Me, crew in March. Okay, so they keep talking to each other. Bro, what kind of computer did you get? What kind of computer did you get for refurbished for? Oh, I have I got a MacBook Pro with the Retina scan, and it's 1 terabyte of data, and it's got a little line here. It's very very good. Very, very good. The Draws want to go back. We live in Oz. Tony Smith. All right, I'm almost at the end. I know I'm almost at it, right? Mebo, I think we may have hung out, bro. You stay at the red balcony. Look at that. I live next to Atlanta. Oh, you live in Atlanta. All right, earn money. When I do come through, oh, he says not the best place to check out. When I do come through Atlanta, I'll make sure I shout y'all out too, man. Let me see. Tony, Seattle. I'm getting to the end. Yes. Can we talk about women in Cartagena? Do you trick in Cartagena? I told you. I'm not either one. Yeah, I do both. I go both. I have friends in Cartagena that don't have to pay no money, and I can just kick it with them. I have friends that I do pay money because I don't have the time to go back and forth with them. That's my second home, Pattaya. We have videos. Yo, definitely have a lot of videos in Cartagena, man. We definitely do. Both of us. Brick City in the building. You already know, Rock. Well, Brick City in the building, man. Jersey strong. Honduras, yeah. I met a girl from Honduras and Mexico, and man, yeah. Canada immigration asks way too many questions, though. Yeah. If you got a felony, it's tough, man. It's tough. Hope we got it expunged. Yes, Tone for sure. Smith. Takes me 9 hours. Let's see. Oh, wait, what did you say? Fly Boy. No, I haven't been to Honduras. Barber World TV, I don't know. You gotta ask Barber. I haven't been there yet. So get the Mavic minivan. It's only $500. The only reason why I don't like the Mavic Mini is because the wind could take it away faster. You know what I mean? The wind could take it away faster. I seen somebody with it. They haven't been to Brisbane either. All right, where am I at? Where am I at? Oh my goodness. All right, you guys are having a conversation. I think. See, U.S. not. He's wilding. I'm just gonna skim through this to see if anybody, because I think everybody's talking to themselves, and I'm gonna end this soon. I don't know, man, but when I do get ready, I'm gonna be ready. Oh, wait, my man. Hey, my man. Hey, yo. Let's see. I'm just gonna skim through everything. Remember the video made where the chicks made the face when your hat came off? Yo, listen, man. It's wild, bro. It's wild. But like I said, it's only a temporary thing. When they do it, then it's like, well, they with it. Habanos? No, for an hour, bro. For an hour. Nights might cost you about $150, but who wants a night? Do you trust somebody you just met that you just had to give, that you just gave money to not take anything while you sleep? I don't care how good somebody is. That's a dangerous game. Thanks, Abdi. Thanks, Abdi. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, definitely. Tanzania and Kenya. I actually have a friend who has a house in Tanzania. I think no Kenya. My fault. In Kenya, I actually have a friend a friend of a friend who I'm cool with now, who has a house in Kenya. Thailand will be open in July, but a few months open. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to the end. Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I gave y'all guys 15 minutes over because I missed yesterday's live, but hopefully this makes up for it. If it doesn't, oh well. But I appreciate everyone coming in here. Shout out everybody that's here. I want to go through the names, but I was reading messages. But you already know it's your boy FRE $. He's fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel, and I'll see you on the next live. Peace. Yeah, I might come back on tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, because I leave tomorrow morning. Peace.